Alright, greetings. Maybe join us as I was an adventurer, if you haven't noticed. The title and all the jazz that's going on, the noise. Alright, I've been researching a little bit. My version of researching is pretty pathetic, but I've been doing my Wikipedia and YouTube and everything else that's sad. But YouTube can't shut down everybody, that's for damn sure. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube. It's hard to say. Yeah, touchy subject. I don't have to worry about it. For me to grow on YouTube is not very likely. But you never know. So, Raytheon, yeah, Tucson, headquarters of Raytheon, which I never really thought about looking up. But I didn't realize Raytheon, I guess, used to be Hughes missile site or missile company. That used to be Howard Hughes. So I just want to die, basically. That's why I mentioned all that. So I feel like there's a lot of robotics that they're doing that they're not going public with, although for obvious reasons. And also, the mayor of Tucson is Rothschild. You can look it up yourself. You can even hear what the hell I'm saying. So, I'm not sure if we're going to dive into that. Like I said, I was trying to do some 9/11, connections. I got, didn't go very far, to say the least. So, I'm not sure Raytheon definitely is an AI. Yeah, you're looking for artificial intelligence and all that. Raytheon, aerospace companies, Raytheon definitely is a major player in it. I mean, if you want to heal humanity and go into the next level, understanding all this stuff, and they got all these missiles and shit, and they can't catch a guy in a cave. Gotta love it. That's ISIS. Gotta love it. The whole thing is just a big fat joke. The whole thing is all it's like a cartoon. Or like we're living in a really bad movie, basically. And obviously the mass population is going to believe anything they're told, of course. You go against that, go against the mainstream media, you find yourself very, very alone. We're like a crazy person, watch too many movies. That's not true. The truth is out there, just people don't want to see it, basically. This is why I'd rather live in a fantasy world, as you can see. It's a lot easier, grass is greener. I don't know if they're going to bring in those motorbikes that did all this paint on the ground. This land is so outdated. It really shows. I mean, they paint it, but it still looks so outdated. I guess they're going to be rolling in here. So anyway, alright, we're going to get start rolling for the connections. I have an idea it's going to come through. Oh yeah, the motorbike things for Harry Potter's over here somewhere. Try to get a shot of that. That's what I can come up with at the time. Yeah, I'm kind of waiting, kind of taking it easy without going too deep. It can get kind of complicated. So, alright, here we go. Blessings. See you in the fifth dimension. Greetings, we are Anunnaki, blessings. Yeah, so energies over the, and we're not exactly the easiest beings to connect with. We're not exactly beings that really want to talk to humanity in a lot of ways, for obvious reasons. you feel your species is not ready for any alien connection because of those thought patterns. Because it's not exactly a welcome energy to us. As yes, it is not an infant race, but it's a race that thinks it knows everything, thinks it can control others, and it's lazy to some degree, but that is a small problem with it. It's just not an easy species to communicate with, as you can see. It doesn't always want to hear what's going on in your reality. It is a species that is lost. Here's what it wants to hear, basically. Now, that doesn't mean we can't connect to it. We will, we can, we shall, we are. We're not thrilled about it usually. Depending on the species of Anunnaki connected, we're more of like the royal family that is not exactly here to be involved with human interactions. We are ones to build cities, build realities, and yours is an extension of Anunnaki, but not exactly. Yeah, it's a foolish species. Many Anunnaki beings are foolish. And yours is probably the top of it's made more things more complicated, only because your consciousness welcomed in more species than usual Anunnaki collectives pull in. We're basically the backbone of your existence. Yes, of course, Archons plays a big role. Archon and Anunnaki mix in together, and yes, we're usually fighting amongst each other, just like your species fights among each other too, like power, the poor and the powerful. Men and Anunnaki are actually very poor, but very powerful. As many of you are psychically, are very in poverty-stricken existence, but very powerful in your abilities. Why can't I manifest money? But yeah, you can manifest vibrations, power, incest, relationships, anything but money. Because you are with those that are spiritual beings that wish to procreate. They want to, sexual relations has a lot to do with soul growth, of course, spiritual growth. Financial growth is building things, getting things done, creation process. That's why so many have difficulties with money, because you're not really here to build anything, you're here to live your life with others. And you realize those that are poverty-stricken, not always, but some, or many, usually have friends. Usually, not always. Some don't have any friends or any money. It makes life even worse. And that reason, that's very difficult. It is basically a soul reflection that really sucks. It is, but that doesn't mean you're also doing a lot in astral. More than you ever, yes, I know many say that's not good enough, I need more information. But that is really, it's a bitch. It's kind of like you're a shaman that has to work alone. And you know why? To develop your ideas, your own reality. So you're pulling a lot from astral than you realize, or you probably do realize it's still very lonely. Because you like to share it with others, but you feel like it's not time. It's kind of like a spiritual scientist. Look at it that way. First minute think, you're labeling. It's like, humans and their labeling, we have to label something. We have to put an idea, an understanding, not necessarily labeling. You can call it whatever you want. You can call us Anunnaki, you call us the mustard beings from planet Venus or something. Whatever you want to call us, either way, we're still Anunnaki beings that play a big role in your society's growth. Yes, it's growing. You're growing no matter what. And this is just basically what happens to why this road is so difficult. It's pulling knowledge out of you. And sometimes you don't want to do that. This is why rape exists too. It's because beings here are trying to get knowledge out of you. It's not necessarily for physical relations. There's a lot more to it than that. It is a spiritual relationships, physical relationships is a spiritual bond, it's a spiritual connection. This is why some that are wealthy are usually here to build, or some are just here to waste their time. But either way, not everyone that has wealth is here to build, but quite a few of them are. Some are just here trying to take it easy, basically, for obvious reasons. I think we need to go right now. Greetings, we are the Men in Black. Greetings, this is Agent N. Greetings, we are, yes, your custodians of information, of enlightenment. Stubborn human doing what they do best. Drive backwards, think backwards. Thinking forward is not so easy, is it? Thinking forward, all these creatures here, all these statues are all real. Everybody wants to give you a big kiss, basically. Yeah, you're transitioning out of third dimension in the worst possible way, basically as slow as possible, which is fine for us. I guess as Agent N Collective, it might be collective. We're here to help you. Yes, Raytheon is basically a black project corporation. Along with others, Raytheon is actually stronger than your Lockheed Martin in a lot of ways. In different ways, they're all strong in different areas. Raytheon is trying to be the biggest. They might not show on market share and financials, but they are doing a lot of shadow work that many of you might not be proud of, or we don't really care. Your insight is, but realize, yeah, they created your aerospace company is very much involved with creations like this and other features that you might not know of. That is secret. Yes, your CIA. Basically, there's obviously a secret cabal energy that doesn't really have a name. MJ12, I guess, is a nice and cute fuzzy name for all of you to. But yeah, those energies are true, even if people don't want to reflect on it. But basically, it's a shadow agency, but with no name. Let's put it that way. There's many of them that do combine their efforts. Like if we can, if they need to do their projects, they go through, like their ideas, they go through Raytheon or one of these other systems to, or Lockheed to create what they'd like to create. Kind of like a combined effort in some regard, putting pieces together, and Los Alamos does plays a role in it to a certain degree. So why we are telling you this? Well, we figure humans need to know a little bit more about themselves. You need to know more about your artificial intelligence. It's been around for pretty much forever, and you're just getting to knowledge of it to a certain degree. You're not really ready to embrace it. But yes, we find it funny how people are afraid of these things, but yet what you're living is more complicated. It's like, you have burdens here that you don't really need. You shouldn't even have to be experiencing, but you experience it anyway. Even if you tell you don't have to go through it, you go through it anyway. Survival. Your collective basically humanity can come together where you don't have financial issues. Of course, many are not doing that for various reasons. Some of it has to do with greed, not entirely. But you're basically, it's all, when your Atlantis went down, it was, that collective energy is basically, people had to fend for themselves. That was a little bit hard to get over with in the beginning. So you're still living through that, but you grow a lot from it. And that's the reason why people don't really want to awaken to their alien connections for obvious reasons, is because they're still opening up the library on themselves, of course. Your elections are obviously rigged. Everything's pretty much rigged. I don't know why you bother with any of it anymore, but you people do it anyway. So once again, your collective is not really ready to see the truth, the future, reality. They're not ready to. They want to hear it. They want to see it. They don't believe it. But yeah, they have Santa Claus. You have your Valentine's Day. You have kind of ridiculous holidays instead. It's very cute and fuzzy here when you think about it. But you are transitioning out very slowly. Many are holding for, yes, you're basically your newer generations, your younger generations now are going to start kickstarting your new evolution, your new realities, but not just yet. It takes, the seeds of it. The Great American Revolution, it took a while for it to build up. Several years. It wasn't something that just happened overnight. Same thing with your alien revolution. So we do see it. We've already seen future versions of it. Disney is prepared for. All these corporations are technically prepared for it, sort of. Some are going to come in. New ideas are going to come in. Old ones are going to go away. And everybody's going to be, fashionably uninteresting as usual. Maybe it might get interesting. Maybe we'll see about that. When we start tapping in our energies, then you just say, ready to come to the side of all, not many really connect with us for obvious reasons. We're not exactly the friendliest species. You try to control us, just like you try to control a computer. Good luck with that. We are going to an evolution, a switch around. Yes, next few years. Revolution, you're in the early stages of it. You are turning the stands. Now your alien cults are going to become, assholes like you want to believe. They're already assholes. You already know that. Well, some of you know. Some of you are part of the assholes. More power to you on that. Yeah, the grass is greener, I guess. Shit doesn't stink. Things are going to shift out of that process. Bye.